Alright guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be touring the oil museum in Kilgore, Texas. I hope you like this video, even though what you're about to witness is about to be some of the worst video quality you've probably watched in a long time. And because of that, you're going to have to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And my promise to you is from now on, I'm going to be making really good video quality from now on, or at least try. So let's get into this one. Here we are at the oil museum in Kilgore, Texas. I didn't get an awesome shot of it because I didn't know it was right around the corner. So here we are at the oil museum. If you didn't know, that's a sign. I think that truck over there is called, I thought it was an ice cream truck, but it's just the first half of that. It's a Mac. I got his license plate number now. Here I am walking. That's the museum right there. I think that's the main entry door. Here we are walking in. This is the museum. We had to pass the guards because they don't want anybody filming. So I did it anyway. It's neat how they made that wall out of those logs. That's the TV. It's a sitting room. They play a documentary in there. Nice chairs. Looking at the artifact. Ooh, look, a gun. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Looking behind the curtains because it's funny. That's kind of creepy, but oh well. Look, more artifacts. Probably pieces of paper about the oil boom, but we can't read it because they have papers piled on top of each other. More weird stuff I don't know anything about. Now here's the crazy part. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Now we're in the TV room. We're about to sit down and watch a movie. I don't know why this keeps happening to me, but it's about to again. Yeah, I don't know why. Yep, that's me, watching a movie. Alright guys, so we went into the other room because we had to pass by the guards, because again, they don't want us filming in there. That's the main entry over there. That's a statue. Anyways, we're gonna walk along this wall, and we're gonna look at these paintings. That guy winked at me. Awesome. Uh-oh. That's my brother. So we're gonna walk over here. I didn't know it, but they have a telephone pole. Why that guy standing there, I don't know. Ugh. Now we're trying to watch a video, but we can't really hear it because it's too quiet. I don't really like it when you do that. I get a phone call that says, oh my. Ugh. Anyway, now we're walking into the next section of the building. Over there is where the town is, but we're going to walk into this room first. It's kind of like a photo op room. Look at that flag. That's my sister. There's my sister again. Giving her the I'm too cool symbol. Oh look. I didn't know it, but there's a ceiling. And you can see outside. Awesome portal. We're about to go into the time. Wow. I didn't know if there was a guy up there. And he was trying to say something, but I couldn't hear him quite clearly. I think that's a general store, and we're about to go into it. You'll see, it's pretty neat. Man, I really like that hat, but I can't have it. Look at this place in here. This is so neat. And something very strange happened. Just that guy. He's quiet. That's okay. I think he's nervous. I think I nailed this one. Watch. Moving on. At first I didn't think, but there it was, spooky floor, awesome. I didn't think that there was glass there on this top shelf, but there was. Surprised me. Awesome stuff on the ceiling. We're about to watch a program here in a minute. You'll see. Ooh, look. A mirror. Awesome guns. Hopefully they don't go off. Alright, let's go. We're back here on the streets. Look at those skies. So neat. There's that guy again. I wanted to find out if the mud was real. I found out it was just concrete. It looked pretty real though.
I didn't get cut on this.
Like I said, that program, a little bit disturbing, if you ask me. We're now leaving the room, going to the next stop, which was quite interesting. I didn't really get to film much of it, but you'll see here in a minute. I'm just filming everything. I know it's a bit messy. See, an elevator. We're about to take the ride in a minute. It's not a real elevator though. So, it's a room that really just rocks around with you in it. I didn't film much. But I think we'll be going back. I'll do a better video then. Here we're discussing whether or not we should ride the elevator because my mom was scared. She doesn't like elevators. I don't know why she keeps getting in front of me. I wanted to watch this program, but then I decided not to, because we're about to take the elevator ride. Look at my shoes, aren't they awesome? See, everybody thinks I have better shoes than me. That'll never happen. Here we are looking at the bottom of the thing. We could see the floor down there, so we know it didn't move. Now we're inside the elevator. We're about to take this ride. There's my brother closing the door, trying to stop it, because he didn't want it to lock on us. Because my mom was pretty nervous, but he was too. I wasn't scared. I'm never scared of anything, ever. Some guy walked up and told us to lock the doors full of thorough. That was the theater inside the elevator. Here's a little town. It's just behind glass. It's very neat tripods they had up there. Didn't make a whole lot of sense. Here we're back out on the streets looking at the wagons again. It says don't touch. I got to. Pretty neat looking donkeys they have. It says don't touch. Oh well. There's a water well. My sister's about to use it in a minute. See?
Right, do it.
Very neat. I had never used a water well before. I'm about to in a minute. I don't know. I don't think I had it on video though. That's okay. Because something unusual is pretty about to happen here in a minute. So there was a fake tree, and now a worker's shop. Watch. Anyways, let's move on. So we have more wagons here stuck in the mud. I think that's actually a truck. I knew that all along. More tree leaves. Boardwalk, but you're not allowed to walk on it. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We made it into the next store. I don't really know what this was supposed to be. but it is. It was a machine here. It's quite interesting. You pull a lever. Watch. Uh-oh. Anyways, besides the moving drill part, my sister's about to try it now. Uh-oh. It's kinda interesting, green lights. Look at those guys. They look like they're gonna die. Alright, now we're moving down this hallway. Me and my sister are moving on to the bank. This is where things get a little bit sketchy. We walked in, and then this guy was here. Just straight up sketchy. You know what I mean? Here I am walking back into the room. My mom and brother were busy watching the commercial. My sister's using the drill again. Alright guys, now we're moving on. See, the store said open, but the door is locked, so I can't go in. Oh well. This is when my sister told me to get off the street and into the mud. Anyways, I was gonna go in there, but I ended up not doing it. So she told me to stand off the street, so I did, but then I realized that was the street, so I got back onto the regular street. No matter what you do, you're gonna break the rules. Hey look, theater. I found this thingy on the wall, and I was gonna use it, but it was broke. They put it on the number 32. Probably has a meaning behind it. As I was walking, I noticed a checkers board. I was gonna get my sister to play with me on the checkers board, but she didn't want to. So I just rearranged on the board. Watch. Employees on Moving on, I saw this thing and then realized I probably shouldn't touch it, because there's probably a no touch sign. That's the one thing I don't like about museums. They don't want you to touch anything. Now this is where things get a little bit sketchy. Yeah, sketchy. Now I'm walking back into this room. Now I'm back out on the street again. I'm about to go into the mail office. I think that's what it is. All those thingamabobs. Look around, guys. There's that guy again. He looks like he's up to no good. Those people in there. He should probably get fired. I wanted to go through that door, but I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to, because it said closed on all field. I tried to open it and it made some strange noises. Anyways, I was trying to scare them that was in that room, but there was no one in there, so oh well. I decided to move on to my next scheme. Open these things, but they were locked, so I wasn't gonna get in. I'll be back though, later. My brother wanted to know if I could go through the door, but I told him I couldn't, even though the door could open. You never know who's on the other side, so I didn't. Man, look at that view. It's awesome. Notice how it's raining? Just kidding, that's an effect. Look at that chair. So neat in here. All those vehicles are all stuck in the mud. Very strange. I like that theater. Look at those trucks stuck in the mud, or should I say concrete. Then I notice this guy over here. He looks like he's kind of homeless. Oh well, he can stay that way. I didn't know what else to do but keep him on video. You never know one of those homeless guys jump out on you. Gotta have proof. Moving on, we're going to the apprentice shop where all the printing machines are. Look at those papers. Notice that guy. He's smoking. Yeah, there he was. Hey, look at these things.
Look at that.
They're movable. It didn't say don't touch, so you might as well take advantage of it. Oh well, I noticed something pretty strange. Gun, heads, gun, heads, gun, heads, gun, heads. Anyways, time to move on now. I won't forget about it though. Gun heads. Alright, so here's the filming production part of the town, I guess. It's cameras. Alright, now we're going into the awesome diner. There was a truck here and it was actually cranked. Anyways, this is kind of a drugstore. See, it says Coca-Cola. Drugs. Get it? Anyways, now we're inside of the store. Kind of looks like an old fancy restaurant to me. I saw the music machine. It was playing music, but my music's better. I was gonna go open that door, but it said employees only, so I didn't. Stop and look at this machine. It's awesome. The hats didn't say don't touch, so I had to. Yoink. Yep, that's me. There's my brother standing there. Alright, now we're back on the streets again. If you look over here, there's a bunch of chickens. Exploding. Awesome. Anyways, moving on. Here's a mailbox. It like to explode on me. You'll see. If you know what I mean. Alright, this is about the last of the town. That was about it. Don't leave yet. It's not over. Look. The other side of the room. It was like going through a portal. Alright, guys. Now we're leaving the oil museum now. The ice truck. Now I'm getting back in my truck. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hopefully it was funny, entertaining, and most importantly, I hope that you learned absolutely nothing about this place. So please like and subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to need all the support that I can possibly get. If I can get to 1,500 subscribers, maybe one day I can buy my dream Lamborghini. Anyways, bye.